Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we are back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time, we ran our empire. You know, it's business as usual. This time, I plan to continue running my empire, and that's basically what we're going to keep doing. I do notice here, that, is that our color of blue? It looks like a different color of blue to me. That is definitely the Pantaloon Prime Utopia, and looks like they have moved over to Calibre Major 4. Now, I don't recall, but I don't think we are in a really happy-go-lucky relationship with them. You know, we are in a free trade agreement with them, but I'm wondering if I should tell them to, you know, get your ships out of my system. That would be kind of appreciated. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk to them. It's actually not even something I can mention. I can't tell them to get their troops out of my system. I'm actually glad to see that. Reason being is that tells me that there's a good possibility that I can go ahead and get involved with the whole Tekken-Caydian Empire conflict, which is something we looked at last time. Basically, the Caydian Empire, which is basically a one-planet or one-colony empire, is currently at war with the Tekkens. Now, since we are, I believe, yeah, we do have a free trade agreement with the Caydian Empire. I'm assuming we can go ahead and send our troops into their system. I don't know. I don't like the fact that we don't have any visibility here anymore, though. It does. That's making me a little bit nervous because I don't know what the Tekkens are necessarily up to here. So I probably want to get myself an exploration ship in or around that system. Let me see, exploration ship. Man, you need to retrofit. There are definitely new designs for you there. All right. The Eyes of the Desolation Moon. You know, we don't necessarily even need that person or that ship watching the Desolation Moon anymore. It has a ton of fuel. The range is probably way off the map. Yeah, there we go. If that thing can fly basically anywhere. Actually, where is it? It's at Nembin Junction 1. We will come back to Nembin Junction shortly. We're going to go ahead and deal with that planet. So I'm going to take this exploration ship, and we're going to go ahead and send this off over into the Caydian Empire territory, just so that I can keep an eye on what's going on in here. And if I also recall correctly, last time I ordered one of my strike forces, where is it? Well, one of my strike forces I ordered to come down over here and basically get them into position in case we needed to intervene, because I do not want the Tekkens taking this planet, because that is a fantastic planet and it's continental. If anyone's going to be taking that planet, it's going to be me. And I don't think the Tekkens need any more power. So we're going to be, we'll see, working to undermine the Tekkens down there. And then we're also going to, we got to keep doing something here against the Naxxilians, because these guys are also getting a little bit out of hand. But before we go ahead and do that, I wanted to go ahead and draw our attention over to Nembin Junction. Now, if we take a look at our colony screen, we've talked about this before, but for those of you just joining us, Nembin Junction 1 is a drain on our empire. There's really... We're losing money, just having it. I don't see any point in keeping this here. We can set up a mining station on Nembin Junction 1, and to me, I think that would probably be just as good as, you know, just as having this planet. Like, in fact, we would probably, you know, it would cost us less money. Actually, would it cost us less money? Let's take a look at our mining stations, because we do have some pretty crazy maintenance costs. Mining station. What, 2.5K in maintenance costs. Gas mining station, same thing. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm changing my mind. Basically, the reason why our gas mining and regular mining stations are so expensive is because we decided to go ahead and throw a ton of weapons on them, weapons and armors and shields, so that they don't get hurt. So I suppose, you know, we could go ahead and, I'm trying to think about it here. We save in the maintenance there, but, you know, we still have a spaceport. And technically, the spaceport also has a maintenance cost to it. Ah, there we go. We're looking at the full picture here. Maintenance cost of 1.5. Okay. So basically, right now, it's costing us approximately... It would cost us about the same thing, except this way here we actually have people on the ground. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's probably better just to keep the planet. as much of the fact that it is a drain on our empire, it's I think it would actually be cheaper, just because of we'll say our mining stations and stuff like that, to go ahead and keep it around. So I guess we'll keep it. I guess we'll grab any planet because actually, yeah, because I guess it's actually cheaper at this point for us to just colonize a planet we want resources on than actually going ahead and then setting up a mining base on it. That's interesting. Hey, gotta have our guns on there. Well, maybe it's not cheaper. Actually, it probably is cheaper all around. Yeah, because most planets are not as poor, because Nebben Junction 1 has a quality of 14%, which is definitely one of the worst planets in the galaxy. So most planets would actually be better off than that. So, okay, cool. We will keep it. We will keep it just based on the math. All right, so now with that, we'll say decision out of the way. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what our intelligence agents are doing. Like I said, we want to be, actually, what had happened last time? We had a bunch of successful missions here. We stole some research from the Nexilians. We actually assassinated one of their troop leaders, I believe it was. We stole the operations map. That's what we were going to do. I had the operations map, and we were going to take a look at that. And I resumed the game without thinking about it. Oh, no. All right, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and send them off again to do the same mission one more time. That's all right. I'm not ready to go ahead and invade just yet. Actually, you know, that's probably a good way of doing things. Let's see. We'll find the guy with the decent espionage. And I believe that's Kobe Callan, right? Yeah, he's got the best one. We're going to go ahead and tell him to go ahead and, let's see, where's the Nexilian Union? We're going to tell him to get the operations map of the Nexilian Union. And so we're going to be giving this a 1-year window. In 1 year, we invade, roughly, a little over a year, we invade the Nexilian Union. I'm going for it. I'm getting fed up with them. At least, you know, hit some of their planets, take 1 or 2 planets, just you know, knock them back down again. So, you know, the timer has been started. We'll say within a year, we're going to go ahead and try to do that. On that note, though, we also want to weaken them in the meantime. So maybe we need to be thinking about how best to do that. And I think, you know, having a guy here, Mr. San Nothris, for example, who's fairly decent at assassination. Let's get him. Let's see if there's somebody else he can whack. With a decent percentage. A troop general, 83%. Ship captain, leader, just really not a good chance of any of that happening. Colony governor, 75. It looks like the best chances are the ship captain or the troop general. Honestly, I don't want to have any problems on the ground. But then again, I don't even know if I'm going to be running into the troop general. And I guess that's probably why he's an easier target. So I'm going to go actually after the ship captain. Because it will say in the case of a war, I feel like it's more likely that we're going to encounter their ships, you know, coming to intercept us and fight us. And I think a ship captain would be something that would give them a bit of an aid. We'll say give them a bit of a, I don't want to say an advantage, but it's a pro for them. So we're going to go ahead and try to assassinate this ship captain to make things a little bit harder for them. Now, it is kind of risky, so I've got to be careful here. Oh, it's not that I need to be careful. He needs to be careful. There's nothing else I can do beyond sending him off on that mission. But, you know, I gotta start using them to their strengths, and we gotta start taking some risks here. Counter-espionage, sabotage. He's already off on a mission. Is there anything else really that... Sabotage 8%. Tico Moretti... I don't really know if there's... I haven't... if I could have seen their operations map, I could have seen what bases are best to probably sabotage. Well, here's a good tip, Jason. Anything that's got a low percentage chance is probably a good place to attack. Ralden Miner 2, Renacian 2. You know what? 87%. I'm okay with this. To me, that's a percentage that's low enough that you're kind of like, but at the same time, you're kind of like, you know, there's a good chance that will do some damage. Because they do have another Brigand's Cave. This is the easiest one I've seen. So 96. So anything lower than 96% is probably a good target. So Renacian 2, and that sounds familiar. Actually, you know, I should probably look at the map and see where I want to be sabotaging construction. Gemmer Junction, Ralden. Basically, these junction worlds, I have a feeling like these places here would be the best places. What do we have here? That's right, they've got a gas mining station in this area of space. Do I have an exploration ship nearby? Is this it right here? Exploration ship. I just told it to retrofit. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Don't retrofit just yet. I want you to go back over here. I want to know what the name of this base is. When we find out what the name of this mining base is, there's one in here in this gas cloud. I want to go ahead and try to destroy the base. And if we can successfully destroy that base, it's going to give them a bit of a problem, we'll say, with their refueling. Hopefully. Let me see these other planets. They've got... heck, that's not going to help at all. They've got sources of fuel in all of these... not in this system here. So Kilamar Minor, but, you know, they've got gas in pretty much every other nearby system. No, actually not down here. They're missing Kazlon. Do they have hydrogen? There's no hydrogen there either. What about Grax? No. So these planets here don't have any fuel. They're getting their fuel from the top part. Interesting. No fuel there. No real fuel there either. Okay. So this entire little area right here has no source of fuel unless we look at here. That's Kazlon. Are they beyond Kazlon though? So they got like one small source of hydrogen. Oh, actually, that's not even their empire. The Naxxilians are fuel deprived up in this northern region, with the exception of these places. So what I'm thinking is, this system here has a source of hydrogen and Kazlon. This is the... I was thinking about attacking here first anyways, because it has a continental planet. So here's the plan. We, actually, we might not even need the operations map here for this. We're going to go ahead and we will try to sabotage construction, destroy the base. Destroy this junction point here. And then once that junction point is wiped out, and we've got the operations map and I can see where all their forces are and just, double check things. We're going to hit them up here. And that's going to disrupt their fuel, we'll say refueling abilities up in this northern region. And I think that's going to make this entire top section a really easy target. And I think it also kind of goes to show how weak they are up in this area because pirates have been able to gain a foothold. We've got 4 confirmed pirate bases in the area. So that means we're going to be tangling with the pirates a little bit. But it does, to me, this is kind of evidence that shows that the Naxxilians are in a weakened state up in these northern areas just because of that fuel, that limitation of fuel. So now I'm wondering, are they on Kazlon though? I need to know what their ship designs are. I don't know what their technology is. We can find that out. Maybe we can find that out. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to one of our where is it? Intelligence agents. Now we're not going to go ahead and actually send him off on a mission, but what I'm curious for is we'll go to Steel Research and I want to see. It says advanced blasters. That's the only thing they have that we don't have. All right, just go ahead and counterintelligence again, guy. Advanced blasters. Where is advanced blasters on this list? So advanced blasters are here. That's the only thing. Okay, so it doesn't really tell us a whole lot. For all we know, they could be over in this region here. We'll say up this far on we'll say the tech tree. So I'm not too sure exactly what they are technologically wise. I don't know if they're still using Kazlon or if they've made the switch over to hydrogen. Regardless, they've got both sources of fuel in this system here. So that's what we probably want. Our intelligence network has uncovered a covert arrangement of the Pantaloon Prime Utopia. The Pantaloon Prime Utopia have made a secret deal with a pirate faction, the Kalarba Major Confederation, to attack the ships and bases of the Lenos clan. Keep this information to ourselves because the Lenos clan is a filthy pirate faction that I don't care if they die. And actually, am I right on that one? I just want to make sure. I'm like, oh, did I jump the gun on that? No, Lenos clan is just another pirate faction. I don't care. Whatever. Blow each other up. I don't care. I don't believe my exploration ship has gotten here. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got eyes here. I can sort of see what's happening. My exploration ship's not necessarily here, but I can see what's going on for whatever reason. Now I have visibility. I'm wondering, does it have to do with my ally? Is it because I have my ally can see what's in the system? I don't know. Anyways, it looks like the defenses are pretty good. I don't think the Teekans are going to be successful in taking over their colony, but they are being a bit of a pain. They are harassing them and hitting mining stations, so that's something that we will keep an eye on. We'll keep our eye on this situation. Strike Force Alpha has arrived over here in the Tazarek system, and is just sort of hanging out for the time being. What the heck is that? That's a spaceport? Cool. Nice design. Actually, I really kind of like the design. It's hard to see because you got all these other ships on top of it, but it definitely does look cool. Oh, the Great Meridian Alliance wants to offer us a trade deal. Let's see. What is your terrible deal? The Marubi Miner 1 mining station. All right. And that is in F5. So where is this F5? Where's this F5 you speak of? F5 is right here. So apparently in this square here, I have a mining station? Here. Somewhere in here. I don't see you guys using it. Oh no, that's what they want to give us. So they want us to give us this mining station here, which will provide us with Aculon. No, that is ours. No, wait, what? This is considered our system. Okay, let me zoom on in. Naxilians, shut up for a second. Remove military forces from system. The DH. Oh, that's contested right now. Never mind. I'm not doing anything. So let's see here. They want to offer Marubi Miner 1 mining station. So they want to give us... Okay, I can't see it right now. Okay, that's because I don't have visibility in system, but apparently they want to give me a mining station here. So that's basically Aculon, Emerald Crystal, and Necrostone. It's actually a pretty decent mining station. Now, what do they want? What do they want in return for that? The Pentalumen 3 mining stations. Pentalumen system, sector A6. A6. Dang, I have a mining station all the way over there. Where is that? A6. Okay, yeah, it's over here. So I have a base over here in Pentalumen territory, and it gives me basically kind of the same resources, except it also has Otandium Opal. No, thank you. We're gonna give you a base that is inferior for a base that is better. I could see an argument being made, though, that this is so far away. Holy crap, darn it! We are under attack from the Daedalus Technocracy. We call on you to honor your treaty with us and declare war on them. Will you stand with us? Darn it! Well, there goes my invasion of the Naxilian Union. We've got it. We're getting roped into this. We stand alongside our friends and allies. We declare war on the Daedalus Technocracy. We deeply appreciate your loyal support, friend. All right, here we go. Great. So the Daedalus Technocracy over here, we should have been, we'll say, keeping an eye on them a little bit more. Just because I'm not too I'm not too up on, we'll say, what their capabilities are. I do have Strike Force Alpha and Sista over here, though, which I can easily oh dang, yeah, I could actually easily get them over there and start doing some damage. Yeah, that's all I really need to do, is just do a little bit of damage to help out some allies. So where would be the best place to hit them? Let's take a look. The Daedalus Technocracy, if their name is any sort of indicator of what they're capable of, I would say that they probably have some decent technology. So they're probably running on hydrogen. So we probably want to be hitting a base that has a source of hydrogen, which seems to be a lot of their main ones here. what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. This looks actually they all kind of support each other. Okay, we're just going to go into their system and start wiping out their mining stations. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to go on in and be like, hey, I hear you got mining stations here. Well, let's go ahead and blow them up. All right, so Strike Force Alpha is basically en route. They're going to go ahead and, we'll say, kick things off in this war. Strike Force Bravo. Would you be so kind as to go ahead and, we'll say, take Strike Force Alpha's place in this system? Basically stay on standby for me? That would be great. So Strike Force Alpha is heading out. Strike Force Bravo is moving into the, we'll say, the Caydian territory. We'll say territory to just sort of stay on standby for the time being. I don't think we're going to see any direct, we'll say, conflict with the Daedalus Technocracy in our space. Then again, we have what? Slowest van system. This is it's not a great system, but it's not a terrible one either. Like, this one looks like it's been damaged. You know, we need to repair this system, this planet of ours. Let's get a spaceport on it. Let's get a defensive base. And look, we got a pirate presence. So this is one of our systems that we've actually been neglecting. We haven't been paying very close attention to them. Pirates have severely weakened this planet. There's actually no troops on the ground. Dang. So let's go ahead and let's get some troops there as well, because this is a very easy target. You know, the Daedalus Technocracy, you know, they're probably not thinking like I am. I think a lot of, holy crap, what's going on over here? You know, I'm not, there's a lot of, you know, you think, we'll say geographically, you know, proximity, in terms of like proximity and stuff. We got a lot of Tikan forces moving back and forth. I'm assuming that's to deal with, the Caydian, Empire. Let's see, Tikans, what are they doing? Holy crap, they're at war with like everyone. Rhodian Hive, the, dang, they made some enemies. That is going to hurt them. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How are they doing economically at this point? I think they're probably hurting. They've been we'll keep an eye on this, but I think that, you know, making as many enemies as they have, they're probably going to get knocked down a peg or two. So what was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, we got a lot of offers here. Galaxy map swap. You know, I'm good. I really don't want to be swapping maps with anyone else here. Now, they're saying that we should build a planetary shield at Gazuria 1. It's going to cost us 20 grand, but you know, Gazuria 1, if I recall correctly, we have some really... No, actually, we don't really have some really valuable resources on there. Like, we got some good resources, and we're making a lot of money from the planet. You know what? I'll approve it. It's one of our larger planets. I think it's worth it. What was I saying? I was saying something. Darn it! I'm sure it was brilliant. Oh yeah, we've basically been neglecting this planet. So I don't think the Daedalus Technocracy is thinking in terms of, oh yeah, well, you know, we can. It's too far away. We won't bother attacking it. You know, they've got fuel. They've probably got the range. They got the technology. You know, hyper jump. They can jump across the Caydian territory, no problem, and get to this system. So I'm like, this system is a very weak spot, and I could see this basically going down. Especially, it doesn't even have like a defensive fleet attached to it, which is terrible. I'm sorry, people. I've neglected that planet. If there are any other planets I could see, no. That seems to be the one that doesn't have any defensive coverage. Let's see. They want to build a naval academy at the colony Bilgorith Minor 3. This planetary facility would increase the chance of a new fleet admirals. You know what? I should be playing around a little bit more with fleet admirals. I should be playing around with, you know, making sure that I've got good captains and admirals assigned to my fleets. You know, let's go ahead and approve it. Let's approve this one. We've got money. Let's start approving things. Oh! And the Wakaris Federation has a free trade agreement they want to offer. Yeah, sure. If I recall correctly, we had sent an ambassador over to them anyways to try and, you know, garner some reputation with them. Actually, look at this. Reputation respectable. respectable. We've gotten a reputation of being respectable. We're good to work with, and I'm willing to bet that's because we honored our agreement with the Great Kydian territory, and that's why we're getting all these offers all of a sudden. People are like, "Oh man, we want to work with them. They keep their word and everything." Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and let me see the Wakaris Federation. Yeah, we got our ambassador over there. They're friendly with us. We've also, like I said, we've improved our reputation. So, yeah, that's probably what's going on. That's actually making me reconsider wanting to go to war with the Nextdoor Union. If I get caught now and trying to assassinate people and stuff, that reputation is going to go. I kind of like my new reputation. I'm like, huh. Well, now I'm not so sure. I want to. Huh. Okay. I'll have some things to think about. Unfortunately, today, my time was a lot more, we'll say, limited. So I'm going to have to actually cut things here. I'm so sorry. I feel like things are just starting to heat up. Like this place here, look at the colors. Look at all the colors, man. Things are going crazy over here. We'll have to jump into system and see what's going on. We've got like a rebel, or we'll say a branch off, a Rhodian faction. We've got we'll say the mainline Rhodians, I believe, yes, who are currently at war with the Kyadian territory. Like, it's kind of fun to take a look at the map. I'm like, oh, I see things starting to break down. It's cool. It's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and save the game here as LP80. This is our 80th outing. If you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, though, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.